Hi, my name is Valentina. Please review my lesson plan case study. Focus learner K. Child's name changes to protect privacy. Is a 6-year-old girl in the first grade at the local school. She is open to communication, inquisitive, and polite. According to K's mother, K was diagnosed with having an extra chromosome, which could impair her reading and comprehension abilities and has indeed affected her in these areas. Interestingly, Kay's mother received the same diagnosis, suggesting that Kay inheriting this genetic trait from her. Despite this, Kay's mother reported that she did not experience any difficulties with her school performance and successfully completed all the educational programs required by the curriculum. Kay follows directions well and becomes more motivated than she receives encouragement or positive feedback. Despite her best efforts, Kay has difficulty reading and understanding texts that are easier than her level should be. She needs additional decoding strategies for better reading recognition and vocabulary comprehension during lessons. Kay parents provide her with the support and encouragement. Kay also likes to receive gifts and surprises. Kay's mother is particularly invested in her daughter's academic progress and is eager her assist in for the first time in the might need the mother's or father presence to feel more comfortable. Generally, she is attentive to instruction, works hard, and remains focused on her task without becoming distracted. Central focus of the lesson. Student will accurately identify and describe the least three case traits of the main character using relevant details and clear language as demonstrated in the written response. Student will formulate and answer the list two questions about the main ideas and details using context clues to self-correct any inaccuracies in their words recognition and understanding as observed during the class discussions. New York Standard 1R1 develop and answer the questions about the key ideas and details in the text. 1SL4 describe familiar people, places, things, and events with relevant details expressing ideas clearly. 1RF4B use context to confirm or self-correct word recognition and understanding, rereading as necessary. Beginning the lesson introduction. The teacher will start the lesson by greeting the student and asking them about their favorite cartoons, encouraging them to share their preferences. Next, the teacher will share his own information, noting that she also has a favorite cartoon. Explain that this is a animated film about four animals that initially live in the zoo in New York, but later end up on an island. The teacher will interest the student with the question, who, who can guess which cartoon this is? After that, the teacher will show the student picture with scenes from this cartoon and ask them who is their favorite character from the picture. This will allow students to discuss their preference and help focus their attention on the key characters in the cartoon. Introducing new content. The teacher will inform the student That today we will focus on how to describe characters in in movies and stories. First, the teacher will explain that understanding and describing characters is an important part of analyzing stories. The teacher will then have the student watch the short video that introduces the character. The teacher will ask the student to carefully observe how the character behaves, what words he uses, is visual clues which helps to understand his features. After watching the video, students will have the opportunity to discuss their observation in pairs. Here we can see the link to the story on YouTube, The Ant and the Dove. As an essential question, what are the main things the ant and the dove do in the video? How do the ants and the dove help to each other in the story? Why is important to help friends like the ants and the dove do? What is something nice the ant does in the video? What happens at the end of the video? How do the ants and dove show what they are friends? Guided practice. The teacher will give the worksheet for the student and explain the task. The teacher will ask student to write the description of the horse, including a few key details. Students should indicate the size and the color of the horse, where it lives, and also describe other important features of its character. This can include, for example, his behavior, favorite activities, or um, features that make the horse unique. Features. The teacher reminds the student to be as detailed as possible in their description. After the students have described the horse on their own, the teacher asks them to share their description with the class and read it aloud. The teacher observes how the students write down their descriptions and makes sure that the students follow all the requirements. Use the keywords of the lessons and use complete sentences. Here we can see the example worksheet. Independence practice. The teacher will offer the student to complete the task of drawing the kitten based on the description given in the exercise. First, the teacher reads aloud the instruction and detailed description of the kitten so that the student can understand what their drawing should be. The teacher then asks the student to read the instruction again on their own to make sure they have understood the task correctly. After that, the teacher distributes colored pencils to the students to draw their picture according to the described characteristics of the kitten. The teacher emphasizes what the student pay attention to details such as color, size, shapes, and other feathers of the kitten. After the work is completed, the teacher goes around the class and checks that the student's drawing correspond to the given description, paid attention to each drawing, and provided individual feedback to the student, making uh, marking the success and offering suggestions for improvement if necessary. The teacher encourages students to express their ideas and creative solutions, which adds uniqueness to their drawing. To improve language development, students are expected to use lesson vocabulary words and will be asked to discuss what they notice with their peers. Some students may experience difficulties in participating in the activity independently. I will provide one-on-one support. And again, here we can see the example worksheet what I provide for students. Closing the lesson. The teacher will ask the students a question. What new did you learn from the lessons? This will help students remember the main points from the lesson and realize what they have learned. The teacher also helps students engage in self-reflection, encouraging them to evaluate their achievements and understand how they can apply new knowledge and skills in the other situation. The teacher invites the student to reflect of the knowledge and skills they have accurate during the lessons, encouraging them to think about how this knowledge can be useful in this everyday life of than reading other stories. The teacher summarizes the lesson by emphasizing the importance of understanding the main characteristics in the story, and the teacher also explains to the students what every story has one or more main characters, and we can better understand them by describing how they look, how they behave, there they live, what they do, and other aspects of their lives. The teacher emphasized that these details help to us understand the characters and their role in the story and add deep to our understanding of the plot. Previously, Kay has learned how to understand the main idea or guess the story. In our current lessons, Kay uses that information to divide deeper into minor events of the story. Moreover, Kay will practice making extended sentences which will include adjectives, adverbs, and circumstances rather than just subjects and verb. Kay will learn to be more expressive than the relating events in the story. I will implement a lot of visuals and schemes to help Kay better remember the information and follow instruction more effectively. In addition to stories, I will use songs and other animated videos to help Kay improve her concentration and focus during the lesson. Thank you so much.